Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Porsche Club UK channel. It's been far too long since we had a video. It's been a couple of years now. Family and a few other things have pushing the channel to one side. So anyway, we're back. We're going to start making some videos. We've got some great content hopefully coming this year. We are tomorrow getting the car ceramic coated. Two-stage polish, two-stage ceramic coat, get it nice and shiny for the shows coming up this year. As most of you will know, the 997.1, my car now on 114,545 miles. So not done a lot of miles in the last few years. I think I've only done about 800 last year, but that was down to sort of family and a few issues we had, so the car never moved much last year, unfortunately. I'd planned to do a little drive video today, get out on the roads, get some heat in the engine. Sadly, it is pouring down outside down here on the south coast today. So you'll see I've also got a little object in my hand here. The car is now registered with Porsche as a classic 911. My car couldn't be further from looking like a classic Porsche with the work I've done to it. If you go back and look on the other videos, you'll see the mods and the work I've done to the car to sort of bring it up to date a little bit, make the car look a little bit better, give it a better stance, and just overall improve the appearance of the car, I hope. So, but the car is now registered with Porsche. It's now classed as a classic 911, which is good. I've now had the car 5 years. One of the longest cars I've ever had. I don't see me ever selling the car. I've had a look, and every time I look at something I think it's just not good enough. I've looked at BMWs, Mercedes, Audis. I bought myself a second car, so I have now kept it in the German family. I bought myself a daily runner, which is an Audi A5 2-litre TDI convertible. We'll maybe do a wee video on that. It's going to be sort of my daily runner now. Really nice car. I've been really impressed with it. I've had it now 6 months. Been really impressed with it. It's a really nice car, really comfortable. Obviously, I live on the south coast, so it's good for the summer. Get the roof down, and it's nice, easy motoring. Great mileage to the gallon. 911 can sit in the garage during the winter. My car's spotless underneath, so there's no danger. A lot of people say, oh, you've got to drive them, you've got to get them out. Nah, not for me. In the winter, this car sits in the garage. It's spotless, it's immaculate underneath. Spent a lot of money on it, a lot of new parts underneath there, and I don't need to get it covered in salt and the road crap that's about at this time of year. So if I don't need to, I'm certainly not going to do it. So what have we got planned for the 911 in the coming few months? Well, as I mentioned before, tomorrow it is getting a ceramic coat. I'm going to do a video on that as well. The car's been ceramic coated a couple of years ago now. It's due to be done again. We'll get it machine polished again, and we'll get it looking pucker for the show season coming up. I'm going to start pushing a few things this year, get out to a lot more shows, try and make a lot more videos for you guys, and we'll see where we go. The 3 or 4 videos I've done have done really well, considering I've never ever pushed the channel. I've never pushed it, so I've decided I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try and get a video out once a week, and we'll see where we go. So we'll see how that pans out. So tomorrow, ceramic coat. Next week, the car goes up to Kev, my mechanic. We've not done a lot of miles. Regardless of the mileage it's done, it's getting fresh oil in it every year, regardless of the mileage. If it's under, I'm a 3,000 mile guy with oil. 3,000 mile and the oil's out and it's fresh oil in. For a couple of £100, it's a no-brainer to change the oil. So my car tends not to do that many miles in a year anyway, so once a year, full service. What we're going to do, we're going to strip all the trays off the underside next week. We're going to give the car a good going through, because I am taking this baby back to its place where it was born. It's going back to Germany this year. It's something that I've desperately wanted to do over the last 5 years. I've had to spend a lot of money to get this car to the stage it's in. The car is immaculate now. Everything's brand new underneath. Suspension, brakes, a lot of the lines have been replaced, the coolant lines. I don't cut any corners with my cars, and especially this car. So Kev will get underneath it next week. We'll give it a good check through it. If there's anything remotely needing done, it's getting took off and getting done. If it looks a little bit worn, it comes off and I'm getting new bits fitted to it. So the plan is this year, we are August, everything's booked. We are going down to Eurotunnel. We are going to drive into France, get out of France as quickly as possible, up into Belgium, where my daughter is bringing her Evo 8. I'm going to do a video on this car as well. I want to try change the channel and not just make about Porsche. It'll be predominantly about sort of performance cars. That's where I want to go with the channel. My daughter has just spent a lot of money on her Evo 8. It's had a full bare metal respray. There's a whole story behind that, and we'll maybe do a video on it once I get up to Scotland. My daughter lives in Scotland. It has been painted in a stunning colour. It's not been revealed yet. It's sitting in her garage just now. There is 2 or 3 magazines screaming to do a feature on the car. It is that nice. It's been painted in a very, very, very special colour. It's stunning. So watch the channel for that one. So the plan will be, we will meet Shannon. We've sort of got a little, in fact, the place we're meeting in is called Kerpen, which we believe is where Michael Schumacher was born. So that's the wee village we're both going to meet. They're going to come on the ferry. We're going to go on the Eurotunnel. We're going to meet up at Kerpen. Then we are driving down to the Ring. So as much as I would love to take this car on the Ring and say it's done a lap, I've watched too many videos. I've watched too many videos of other people crashing into other people's pride and joys. This for me is Virgin on a show car. It's where I want it to be. You know, I'll get a nice blast in the autobahns, but the Ring's not for me. So what we're going to do, we're in the process of getting some things booked just now, and I'll probably try book a GT2 RS, book something like that, and go out and let somebody else take the risk and do a flying lap in something really nice. And I think Shannon and her boyfriend are going to do the same as well. So we'll maybe hire a couple of Ring taxis. I particularly want to get into a nice high-powered Porsche and go out and then sort of enjoy the Ring for what it is, because my driving ability is probably way less than what these guys are at. So that's the plan. We then go for Stuttgart. We are then heading, we then go from the Ring, we're then going to take the cars down to Stuttgart. We're going to spend a couple of days in Stuttgart where I want to get a picture of the car outside the factory. It's something I've wanted to do for the last 5 years. I've dreamed of taking the car back there and getting a picture outside the factory. So we're in the process of putting that together just now. We're going to visit a few other car factories as well when we're there. We've heard the Mercedes-Benz Museum is fantastic as well. So it'd be crazy only to visit the Porsche Museum while we're over there. So we've got a few little things planned as well. And on the night, just remember there, on the night, we are back when we're at the Ring. We have booked dinner in Sabine Schmidt's Brothers restaurant. So I'm really looking forward to that. Apparently some really nice memorabilia up on the walls in there. So that'll be quite special as well. So so that's the plan. Then from Stuttgart, we're going to head back up. We've got a few little stops on the way. We're going to make our way over to Spa in Belgium. Going to make our way over to Spa, and we're going to have a day at Spa, and then we'll head home. So that's the one big trip I've got planned this year. It's been 5 years in the making. I've never been confident enough in the car when I got it to do that many miles over that short a period of time. The car's now at a stage where it's had everything done to it, so I'm happy to take it that distance. We'll make sure we've got the necessary cover we need should anything happen, but I'm pretty confident we will be absolutely fine with the car. So that's the plans. I'm going to do a lot more car shows this year. I'm going to get out to a lot more Porsche meets as well. I'm going to try learn how to edit videos, learn how to put some decent videos together, and I'm going to really try push the channel. So if you've been watching my videos and you've not subscribed yet, I would ask you to please start subscribing. Porsche Club UK. As I mentioned in a previous video, I think I'm going to change the name of that because I want to take all sorts of cars in. You know, I've always looked at my daughter's Evo, and I just love cars. If it's a nice car, I want to go to car shows and do some videos. So we might tweak the name a little bit. We might not. We might let it run. But the big news for me is this, that 997.1 is now a classic car. So where do we see the values going in the next 5 or 10 years? Do we see them going anywhere near where the air-cooled cars are? I know the 996 in particular has seen a huge resurgence in prices in the last couple of years. They'd went to stupid money, really, didn't they? They went way under 10 grand for a 996. The decent cars now are 20 plus for a decent 996. So the cars have come a way back up. I firmly believe the 997, especially the .1 generation, is the last of the true 911s. It's just my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion, so comments below if you think it's different. But my opinion is the 997.1 is one of the sweet spots, especially when it comes to the water cooled. The new cars are getting so big now, so full of technology, that the cars basically drive for you. So don't see myself getting rid of this one. We'll see how things go. Maybe add something else to the channel if we begin to get the views and we can get moving and we get things organised. We may start to add 1 or 2 cars to the channel. As I say, we've got the Audi, kept it in the German family. That's my daily run. It's a really nice car. Maybe do a wee video on that. I don't know how well that'll do, but it's great for the south when the weather is really nice. So there you go, guys. It's just a quick video just to say hi again, to let you know that we're back. If there's any content you would love to see me to do, comment below and we'll see what we can do for you, okay? I'm really going to try hard to get out a lot of car shows, a lot of meets. As I say, we've got the polish and the stage 2 ceramic coating getting done tomorrow. We're going to video that and we'll try to edit that and put that together for you and get that out sometime next week. Then we're going up to Kev. We're going to get the car serviced. We're going to video that as well, detail that. We'll do the usual stuff. We'll get the pictures of the oil coming out of the car. We'll show you the filters. If you've watched the previous videos, you'll know this car's had a Hartec engine rebuild. So I've actually just started it. It's now laying in the garage for the best part of 4 months because I had some family issues as well, just at the tail end of this year, the beginning of this year. I don't want to go into that. So the car's not really moved. So I've just turned the key and it's fired up straight away. It sits on its C-Tech charger, keeps the battery nice and topped up, and the car started up straight away. No smoke, no nothing. Lovely. So I know the engine's in a real good place in this car. We'll just briefly touch on, just before I go, the new 997.1 head unit that Porsche's brought out. I believe for around about £1,600. I had done mine 2 years ago, so I put a Pioneer into mine. I've had all the dash, the colour of the dash, all resprayed, all changed. Go look on the previous videos and you'll see what I've done inside the car. I've totally changed it. I can't believe Porsche in 2023 could not supply a head unit that's wireless. It's beyond me why a company like Porsche is supplying that head unit at £1,600 and you've got to plug it in. It's still cable connected. My car, put my phone in the car, can sit anywhere in the car and it's Bluetooth, wirelessly connects to my head unit. In the armrest here, I've also fitted a charging station. I've got a charging mat, run it from the head unit, put it in there, it's cut in, it's fitted. I set my phone in there while I'm driving and it charges my phone while I'm driving. A cable in 2023 for £1,600. Nah, no for me. Even if I hadn't done mine, I wouldn't have bought it. I'd have went to Pioneer, I'd have went somewhere else. I think they've dropped the ball big time on that. It's my opinion. I think in 2023, everything's got to be wireless. And I really don't know why Porsche didn't make that head unit totally wireless connected, the connection wireless on it. So, bit of a strange one. I know there's the purists out there that want to put the original Porsche head unit in, and I get that, and if that's your bag, fine. I've modified my car quite a bit. I actually had it a few weeks ago. I'm lying about the thing. So a few weeks ago when I went up to get this done, the weather was nice and I took the car up. That was the first time it had moved in the last 4 months. So I had the car up at the Porsche dealership, Porsche Mid Sussex I think I went to. When I registered the car, it was a really nice day and I had it for a wee blast up and back into the garage again. So the guys up there were all over the car. Two of the technicians come out and said it was one of the nicest 997s they'd seen, which is really nice to hear, because I've put a lot of effort into this car and I'm not finished yet. I ain't finished yet with it. I've got some other plans for a spoiler. I want to change the steering wheel as well, and I need some new glass for the front, some marks on the glass in the front. Just the tiny details now are just beginning to spoil the car. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on too long because I know I'll lose your interest. So we'll see you in the next video. Porsche Club UK. We're going to try and make some more content for you guys. We're going to try expand the channel, make it grow. So if you can give us a thumbs up, as they say, and like the channel as well, it would be much appreciated. We'll get back to you this week when we'll get the video for the ceramic coating and the machine polishing getting done. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.